Sean Black Show number 100. Stay tuned. Letting this audience roll on in for the 100th episode of the Sean Black Show. Thank you so much, Cody Hamilton, Paul Rhodes, for being in our audience tonight. Just a few moments away from getting officially started here. Jason Helms, appreciate you for tuning in. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please stay tuned. Stay seated. Don't go anywhere. Don't turn the channel. Right. We will assume the position here.
Nothing must go wrong with my plans.
Ooh-wee. We got quite an audience already.
What was that? I don't know.
Thank you guys.
It's too early for Space Ghost to be back.
Coming in from Paul Rhodes, getting us started on the right foot here. He says, congratulations on the 100th episode, Sean Black Show.
Don't do it, Space Ghost. Stay
Hopefully
away.
many more in the future. And I guarantee you, there will be more episodes of the Sean Black Show. Coming at you live every Thursday at 8 p.m., right here on the Global Broadcasting Station. This is your source of social entertainment. And we appreciate our sponsors, as we always do. Since day one, Texas Music Boner Nation has been by our side, as we have been by theirs. And we appreciate everything they do for local Texas music artists. So big shout out to Texas Music Boner Nation. We also appreciate our brothers in digitaldenizen.blog. Digitaldenizen.blog. Check them out as they cover everything from entertainment to technology. I don't think they do politics, so it's a good thing. Also, we appreciate our sponsors in Dr. Vim's Health Supplements. Available at all Central Market stores in Texas. That's Dr. Vim's Health Supplements. We appreciate their sponsorship. We also appreciate JesseRodriguezFilms.com. That is JesseRodriguezFilms.com. check them out. They've been sponsors since the very beginning, and we appreciate them dearly. And ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 100, and I'm very excited to be broadcasting tonight for the 100th time for you guys, as it really doesn't seem like it's been 100 episodes. I feel like episode number 1 feels like just yesterday, as we went live, and our very first guest ever was Bodacious Bob, as he went by a different name at the time. But we had Bob on, and he gave us some fitness and health tips, as well as we took callers, and we had an explosive first show, and that energy has carried into 100 weeks now, as a lot of the people that watched episode 1 watch episode 100 live now, and we certainly appreciate that. So a big shout out to everybody in our audience tonight. That's Natalie Marquez, Jackie Alanese, Amy Crabtree, Jason Helms, Paul Rhodes, Cody Hamilton. Big shout out to you guys for being live for this 100th episode. Yeah, like I said, that energy that you guys bring to this show has carried us through 100 weeks now. And I want to say we had Ben Gibson live on the first episode as well. Big shout out to Waldo Rodriguez, Justin Kelso, Donald Richards, everybody at the Buddha's Brew crew. You know who you are. Big shout out to Joe Schultz, Bodacious Bob. There's a long list, and I'm probably going to leave somebody out, but you know, as they come to mind, I'm thanking people tonight. But yeah, we have a story time session lined up for you guys, and we have brought back Story Time with Joe Schultz, and I'm really excited about this, as Joe always tells us very positive, uplifting, and encouraging stories about things that he's experienced in his life. And you know, we are always all about positive encouragement here on the GBS. So we love having Joe Schultz on for Story Time with Joe Schultz. It's been a few weeks since we've done this, so we're so excited to bring you guys a new story from Joe. Thank you so much, YouTube Live, for tuning in. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, as I pull up this story here. Here we go. Joe Schultz unfortunately could not be on the show tonight, so he sent his story in. We're pulling it up now. Full screen. Can we full screen that, please? Oh, there we go. All right, Eric Avara, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Sean Black's show number 100. We're going to do a session with Story Time with Joe Schultz right now, as I've got it pulled up here. Crank the volume. Get this ready for our audience here, as I'm going to reverse these camera angles. All right, here we go. Try not to leave YouTube out. Sorry, YouTube, give us a second. All right, so here we go with Story Time with Joe Schultz. He has sent this story in. He could not be in our audience tonight, but there's a will, there's a way, and we're gonna get this story out there. We always appreciate him sending in positive and encouraging stories, so we're sure that this one's going to be very uplifting as well. So here we go.
Howdy, folks. Quick little story time here with me, Joe Schultz. This story takes me back to my high school days, over 10 years ago. So me and my buddy were getting real fucked up, the night before school. I don't know, we woke up just hungover. Howdy, folks. Quick little story time here with
Sorry
me,
about that,
Joe
folks.
Schultz. This story takes me back to my high school days, over 10 years ago. So me and my buddy were getting real fucked up, the night before school. I don't know, we woke up just hungover. Howdy, folks. Quick little story time here with me, Joe Schultz. This story takes me back to my high school days, over 10 years ago. So me and my buddy were getting real fucked up, the night before school. I don't know, we woke up just hungover. Howdy, folks.
The next part, he sent this in clips,
That's all
30-second clips.
And my
sorry,
buddy,
folks.
he's still not good at being hungover. He asked if he could borrow a sweatshirt for school just to be a little more comfortable. And myself being the good friend that I am, I obliged, and I dug through a pile of dirty laundry to give him as all shit. And my buddy, he's still not good at being hungover. He asked if he could borrow a sweatshirt for school.
Sorry about that, folks. We're having technical difficulties here. As I there we go.
Wearing all day. This is a true story, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit more about my friend.
We're gonna restart the
So he
story.
hands me the jacket, a sweatshirt to wear, and
Hopefully we get it
That's
right
all
this
shit.
time.
my buddy, he's still not. Howdy, folks. Quick little story time here with me, Joe Schultz. This story takes me back to my high school days, over 10 years ago. So me and my buddy were getting real fucked up, the night before school. I don't know, we woke up just hungover. Howdy. That's all shit. And my buddy, he's still not good at being hungover. He asked if he could borrow a sweatshirt for school just to be a little more comfortable. And myself being the good friend that I am, I obliged, and I dug through a pile of dirty laundry to give him as all shit. And my buddy, he's still not good at being hungover. He asked if he could borrow a sweatshirt for school just to be a...
God. I don't know why I'm doing that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I keep pressing that button. This is turning into a fatal disaster here.
Wearing all day. This is a true story, folks.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed it. A sweatshirt to wear. And we go to school, class after class. We're both fucking dying. We're miserable as fuck. About halfway through the day, must have been sometime around lunch, he comes up to me and he looks angry. He's got the jacket in his hand, a sweatshirt to wear. And so he hands me the jacket and he looks at me very angrily and he says, "Yeah, thanks for letting me borrow your cum rag, Joe." And I look at it, and there is a huge, probably at least a dollar size cum stain on the back of this sweatshirt that he had been. So he hands me the jacket.
On to part 3.
Wearing all day. This is a true story, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit more about my friend. He's now a heroin addict. He's living in a car. Actually, he's on his way to prison. Yeah.
Part 4.
I hope that was an uplifting story to all of y'all. And ladies and gents, well, mostly gents and ladies, remember, if you're picking clothes out of your dirty laundry, check for cum stains. I always do now. Show number 100. I love you, Sean Black. Stay blessed. Blessed family. I love you.
Oh, we love you too so much, Joe
uplifting...
Schultz. Thank you so much for sending that story in. I think that's certainly some very good advice that Joe is sharing with us. Always make sure that when you're taking laundry to school, make sure you don't have any love stains on your jacket before you let a friend borrow the jacket. Very positive, uplifting, and we appreciate Joe Schultz for sending that wonderful story in. And I'm sure that advice can help hundreds of millions of people out there. Here we go. All right. So, sorry about the difficulties while we were trying to play that video. He had sent that to us in video clips, and kept pressing the space bar or something. It kept screwing everything up, but excuse me. There we go. All right, so that was an incredibly awesome story that Joe had sent in. Joe is never afraid to speak his mind, never afraid to pass down some wisdom or encouragement. And, embarrassing stuff happens to everybody, and it takes a very brave person to talk about good times, talk about the embarrassing times, but not Joe Schultz. Not Joe Schultz by a long shot. No. All right, Jackie Renee showing some love. I love you right back. If I could send all those hearts back where they came from, I would, to reciprocate the love that I'm getting from Jackie Renee right now. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the hearts coming in. They just keep rolling in. Thank you so much, Amy Crabtree, for the positive comment. She says, happy 100. We're happy to be doing SBS number 100. And, ladies and gentlemen, I've been feeling like a change is needed in my life. I'm talking specifically about my appearance. I want to go in the post 100s looking a little different than I do now, as I've got the shag, not very well taken care of look right now. It's not very, his hair is not very even. It's one thing is sure, ladies and gentlemen, is that our budget here at the GBS is a very tight budget. So we have very, very, very little money to spend on grooming. As you can see, check this out. Look at this. Look how awful this is. I've been hiding this from you for weeks. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This piece of equipment. God damn. Tired of this cheap ass pieces of equipment. There we go. All right. It's much better. Jesus Christ. There we go. Finally. All right. Check it out. I've got to do something with this. All right. This is out of control. All right. This is out of control. Like I said, I have been hiding this haircut from you for weeks. All right. If you notice, like the last 10 shows, I've had a hat on, or I've had my hoodie on. You know, like I said, our budget's very tight, and we have a very, 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 very small amount of donation that goes to our grooming. So I was able to purchase some supplies to take care of this haircut myself. And see, I've got a pair of scissors here. Any scissors will do, but you don't want scissors that have been sitting outside in the rain for a few days. You don't want that. So, we got us a pair of scissors here. Alright. You're going to need a mirror so that you can see what you're doing. Alright, when it comes to the back nine. Alright. It's coming in from Cody Persilla. He says, you'll look a little more attractive. Like Ashley Parker Angel. And, yeah, well, I got to agree with Cody here. It's time for a new look. Alright, we purchased a hairbrush. We need to brush this out here in a sec. And for my hair, since it's very wavy, it's very thick, very wavy, lots of resistance in my hair. You gotta have a little bit of water to spray it down, so that you can stretch it out and make the appropriate cuts. Now, so that we can make a straight cut all the way around my head here, we purchased a bowl that the way all the way around. See, it's perfect symmetry here. Okay? Alright, and if you're trying to save a few bucks because your budget's tight, check this out. And if any of you are wondering if I stole this bit from that guy on YouTube recently, that Surfer California dude who just recently gave himself a bowl cut as well and taught his audience how to do it, you're absolutely right. Okay? That guy heavily inspired me to give myself a haircut. Okay? Because it's awesome. And you can do it at home, and you can save money. And God knows we're on a budget here. So, we're going to go with the bowl cut, the 90s bowl cut, because it's cost effective. You can do it at home. You don't need a cosmetology degree to pull this off. So, live tonight for the 100th episode of the Sean Black Show, I'm going to give myself a little haircut. And this coming in from Erica Vara, as seems like some members of the audience are protesting this idea of me giving myself a haircut. As you can see, Jackie Renee is very tore up about it. You know, Amy Crabtree doesn't seem to think it's that too bad of an idea. Erica says, put the scissors away. All right. You know what? I'm gonna cut my hair because I trust me and only me. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I can't afford to pay anybody to cut my hair right now. So we're gonna do that ourselves. It's coming in from Erica Var. She says Ellie needs to help you. Don't do it. Your hair looks great. Look, Ellie can take notes when she watches this video on how to give a bowl cut. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was inspired by the California surfer dude that did the same thing. Yes, I was inspired by him. Because it's not a bad idea. So, step one of the process. Apparently, my 7-year-old niece is protesting the idea of me cutting my hair, but I need a change. And you know what? You're gonna like it. Y'all are gonna like it. It's gonna come out good. I trust myself to give myself a pretty good haircut right now. Jackie Alanese says, give us a sexy hair flip. All right, check this out, Jackie, because this is the last one of these you're going to see for several weeks. There you go, Jackie. It's coming in from Amy. It says, California surfer dude looks like he came straight from Jerry Springer's show with that bowl cut. What? I think he did an excellent job. I think he does great. It only takes him like 2 minutes to do it. Seriously. Alright. So here we go. Go ahead. Take care of this real quick. Get some high velocity spray going now. So, how's everybody's Thursday night going? Thanks for tuning in to Sean Black Show number 100. Time for change. So, you know, a little's not enough. You gotta drench it to make sure you got enough water there on the hair. There we go. Alright, let's get this brushed out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the terrible haircut that I've been hiding from y'all. Look at this. Look at this. I can't even see you guys right now. Been needing to do this for a long time, alright? Go. Alright. It's got to come out pretty good. That California surfer dude might as well have started a revolution, because I'm accepting the bullhead challenge here. You know, one of my favorite eras of all time is the 90s. So I think this is going to work out for me. I really do. Alright. YouTube Live, hope you're enjoying this. Say goodbye to this. Say goodbye to all this extra weight. Say goodbye. Jackie, say goodbye. Amy, say goodbye. Cody, say goodbye to it. It's gone. Alright, here we go. Won't be able to hear me as well without my microphone, but if I speak up loud enough. Alright, so here we go. I need to brush it out a little bit more. Here we go. Alright. For the bowl. Okay. See, as we have learned, when you go to cut the vangs here, it's a no hesitation cut. Alright? Here we go. So, see if we just cut along the edge of the bowl here, it should come out perfect. Alright, off to a good start. Make sure I don't cut my eye out here live show. Alright. Say goodbye to this dingleberry right here. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, get that out of the way. On the bowl here, okay. Yeah, there is no turning back now, Amy Crabtree. Once you make that initial cut, you're in it. And I am in it. In it to win it. Need a change. Alright. See, when you have the big set of chompers, it just happens so fast. There you go. Some of this hair is being stubborn, y'all. I told you guys it was going to fight. Put up some resistance. Alright. Let's get this whole, all of this has got to go. All of it. Okay. Alright, we'll worry about the back here in a second. Right now, it's all about just going along the rim. Let's see. It's already starting to look pretty, it's starting to come up pretty good already. I like this. Let's go on the other side here. See, we gotta get rid of this piece here. There we go. That out of the way. Alright, so now to do the other side. Alright, we got some good ideas coming in from the audience here, which might make me reverse my thinking here. It's coming in from Amy Crabtree. She says, you should leave the back long like a reverse mullet. And, you know, to be honest, that's one of the best ideas any viewer has ever come forward with here on the show. I don't know, we'll see how it looks here in a second, but I think I'm going to go all the way around like how we anticipated here, what we planned for. Alright. Alright. So you just gotta go for it. It's the best advice that I can give when giving yourself a bowl cut, is the no hesitation. Alright? And as long as I just keep it along the rim, it should come up perfect. There we go. So you can even get the back without looking because you have the bowl. And that'll guide you. Okay? So it'll guide you. Alright? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going for the 90s bowl cut. That is why I have a bowl on my head. If you're just tuning in, this is Sean Black Show number 100, and I feel I need a little change here. So, go along the rim. Yeah, so we kicked off tonight's show with story time with Joe Schultz, and it was hilarious. If you're just tuning in, you're going to have to go back and watch the beginning of this video as well, because Joe Schultz shared one of the most inspiring, uplifting stories I've ever heard. So be sure, if you missed the beginning of this episode, to, when we're done here, go check it out. What's going on, Steve? Thank you so much, Steve, Priscilla, for tuning in. We're just giving myself the classic 90s bowl cut here. We're putting our faith in the symmetry here. The bowl's the guideline. The bowl is the blueprint for the operation. See, like I said, you don't even have to, since you have the bowl, you don't even have to turn around and look. I'm going to here in a second with the mirror anyways, but just saying, you can just keep hacking away. Don't stop. Yeah, suppose this is a salad bowl. Just whatever bowl can fit your head is what you use. If you got a big head, you might want to use a popcorn bowl. If you've got a small head, you might want to use one of those little SpongeBob kid-sized bowls they sell up at Shopko. Yeah, so if any of you are on a budget and you need a haircut, you don't need a license. You don't need to go to cosmetology school. You just need a bowl and a pair of scissors and a spray bottle with water and a mirror, and that's all you need. We are missing Bodacious Bob tonight, as he was supposed to be on the show to give us some health and fitness tips, but he was unable to make it due to a scheduling conflict, so yeah, but he was on the show last week, and I'll just regurgitate what he said last week. Because he said when it comes to working out, is consistency is the key. Lost the ball here. Yeah, consistency is the key to meeting your fitness goals, staying in shape. And so we love when Bob comes on and gives us some tips, but unfortunately he wasn't able to make it tonight. So if you're watching this, Bob, shout out, brother. We miss you. Alright. So, got a mirror here so I can hit the back. Maybe the audience can help me here. There you go. Gotta do this at a certain angle. Oh, perfect. Let's see. Just go along the bowl. Might have to drop down a few flights of stairs and take care of some of that. Cut that out. No big deal. And if any of you out there are comparing me to 2007 Britney, this is not a meltdown haircut. This is I'm showing you guys how to save money on when times are hard on getting a haircut. So if you want to save anywhere from like 10 to 50 bucks, pull out a ball. Yeah, I think Amy's mullet idea was not a bad idea. Like, I think I could rock that, but I just fucking love the 90s. And I know mullets was a 90s thing too, but I'm going for like the baggy pants, Skechers, wearing Skechers, you know. The classic 90s look. So after I get done here, I'm going to go buy me a yo-yo to go with the haircut. Alright. Yeah, so if you just go along the bowl line, you'll be fine. See, the back is starting to shape up now. The front's starting to look pretty good. It's coming in from Amy Crabtree. She says, Kurt Cobain did not have a bowl cut, bro. Alright, but a lot of his fans did, okay? There had to have been like 15 million bowl cut kids that own Nevermind. I'm willing to put my life on that bet. It's coming in from Jackie Renee. She says she's in bed eating pasta watching Sean turn into Sean 2.0 here on the Sean Black Show number 100 as we're doing a bowl cut here. We're not completely done here. We still got some work to go. But, yeah, it's starting to come along. Might even have to ditch the ball for a second as I've already I already know where the line is now. Which is perfect. So much easier. You know, anything you can do for yourself, save some money, power to you, right? I think we're gonna ditch the ball for a second to get some of this bottom dew that's causing me problems right now. You can see it there. Oh, where are my scissors at? Come on, where are we at here? There we go. Yeah, right along the back there. Excited. How am I looking, guys? Look, start to come along, huh? Oh, yeah. I will be going into the post 100s of episodes of this show with a new look. We're not done here. We still got some bushes that need some trimming here. Trimming up some hedges. That's all we're doing here. See, Amy is thoroughly turned on by what she's seeing. And like I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, you do not need to spend bukus of money at the hairdresser when you probably have a bowl that will fit your head in your kitchen that sets up the measurements, and you just no hesitation all the way around. See, this right here is like Jim Carrey from Ace Ventura, Pet Detective 2. Before he fights the little evil guy. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. See, there's a lot of hedges that need trimming right here. See, if it's sticking out of the bowl, it's got to go. It won't look right if you leave anything extra. So you want to get it right the first time. That way you're not revisiting the haircut over and over. All the way around the bowl. This coming in from Amy Crabtree. She says, "You're about to look like Jim Carrey's character from Dumb and Dumber." Yeah, might look something like that. But I think Jim Carrey's haircut in Dumb and Dumber is pretty awesome. That is kind of what we're going for. But I'll probably end up looking more like Iggy Pop. Y'all don't realize how sexy I'm getting right now. This haircut's going to take my love life to the next level, my broadcasting career to the next level, my confidence skyrocketing right now. Sometimes that's all you need in life is just a little change. Whether it's a haircut, change your clothes, change your wardrobe, rearrange your room. I mean, sometimes doing this stuff like just puts your life back in place, you know. A boob job, yeah. Sometimes that's a well-needed change that makes you feel better. Do it. Still got a lot of hair on the back. A lot of excess baggage here. Just gone. Getting it out of the way. See, when the guy did it in his video, it took him like 2 minutes, but I'm sure he chopped and screwed his video a little bit, but still. It's a little difficult when you can't see behind you. It's like I cut it and it instantly grows back, is what I'm noticing. As I swear I have made the trip around my head probably 100 times now, and it just keeps growing back. It's kind of starting to piss me off, to be honest. How many times I gotta do this? Starting to come together though. So you gotta get behind the ear. Look at all this mess. Are you an undercover werewolf? Maybe. No, absolutely not. Why do you think that I would be an undercover werewolf? Am I hairy? Do I look hairy to you? Do I gross you out? Is it my teeth? What is it? Why do I look like a wild animal to you? See, this is what just continues to grow back. Just every 5 minutes. Oh, she says because you mentioned your hair keeps growing. Well, in that case, maybe something has happened in the past 24 hours where I accidentally swapped DNA with a werewolf, and now I can't control how fast his hair grows. Maybe I was abducted by werewolves last night, perhaps. Alright, see, this is really frustrating me here. These SpaghettiOs, not gonna happen, getting them out of the equation. Coming up with some great ideas tonight, Amy. Starting to pan out. I think I'm gonna make some adjustments to these SpaghettiOs. Go. Perfect. Alright. Ellie Flores, if you're watching, take notes. You need to take a bowl to work, just put it on the client's head, just go all the way around. They will love it. Trimming up the jellyfish. It's getting a little stringy. Getting rid of these tentacles here. See how it just keeps growing back every 5 minutes or every few seconds? Just starting to turn out, starting to turn out. To all my viewers in New York City who are spending $40 on a haircut, saving you some money right now. See, this is some hair here that has grown back within the last, like, 5 minutes or so. Like, it just... And then it starts to pop back up over here too. It's wild. Could you imagine if the grass on your lawn just kept growing? Like, no matter how much you mow? That'd be funny. Like, everybody would be in their front yards all the time, and someone would be mowing all the time. Or it would just get out of hand. Nobody would get any sleep. See, I've got a rat tail now back here. And it's giving me some issues. These rat tails are tough. It's literally like trying to slice into a rat. A rat's tail. It's just... it's tough. See, when you have the bowl, you really don't need to be able to look behind you. See, I need to start taking some big chomps, or we'll be here all night. It's coming in from Amy Crabtree. Can we use a big bowl to cut our grass to save money? Well, if you live underground, I'm thinking maybe. But if not, I don't know. I don't see how that would be very helpful. Okay, unless you like living in a bubble. You can find a bowl large enough to cover your front lawn. Buy it. Move into the bowl, sell your house. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so this rat tail is giving me all kinds of fuss. I've got some thick hair, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe y'all can help me out. Can't see anything. See how I'm making cuts that matter now? We're getting it. getting it. It's coming in from Brandon Kindred. He said, tape the bowl so it doesn't move or glue it. These are things that I should have thought of before I pressed the live button. But we're live and we're doing it. I cannot believe this hair continues to grow back. See, I chopped all this off moments ago, and it's back. I think I need some more moisture back there. That bowl cut look starting to surface. You can see it starting to develop. It's looking great. I'm really excited. Start to brush it out. Brush it out. Okay. Let's do the back now. Brush it out. Not looking too bad, huh? Told y'all. Let's kind of do some touch-ups on the back. Maybe a little bit right here. Yeah. See, this is what's giving me hell. Trying to make precision cuts here at an angle. Difficult. See, this has got to go. This seaweed right here, it's a problem. Done with it. How's it looking, YouTube Live? Looking pretty bowl cutty, huh? Alright, that's another phrase that I stole from the California surfer dude, but it's too good not to share. See, now Jackie Alanese is even more in love with me now than she was before, because now she can see the rim of the bowl here on my new bowl cut, and she loves me even more now, because I was a hot mess before this haircut. It was out of control, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to do it live tonight here on the Sean Black Show 100, and we're saving money tonight. Continue the cut. Still not perfect. See, a lot of people are protesting my decision to cut my hair, but if you don't love me for who I am, then you don't love me at all. And that's how I feel about it. brush it out again. Brush it out. How we looking? Straightening up here. See, that's got to go. This Q-tip here, that will grow and get way out of hand. I mean, look at it. Look at that. That's like Captain Hook right there. I'm going to do the downward angle cut on that Q-tip. Right there. Okay. Let's get it. I've got to be very careful. Excuse me. I've got to be very careful not to poke my eyeball out live here on the show right now, because you can see I'm making a downward cut. But I've taken enough safety courses in my life to know what to look out for. So, I'll be fine. Starting to come together, huh? Look at that. Yeah, y'all thought I didn't know what I was doing. I'm telling you. Chrissy Travis, thank you so much for tuning into the Sean Black Show. Just giving myself the old bowl cut. For the majority of this haircut, I've been using this bowl as a frame of reference here, and as my guideline, as you can see here, and it's working out. Got a bowl cut look going on. New me. It's going to be a new Sean Black for episode 101. It's going to be a new me. It's coming in from Chrissy Travis. She says, dang, I've just about missed the whole thing. Well, you didn't miss all of it, and we're glad that you're here. We kicked tonight's show off with an episode of Story Time with Joel Schultz. So be sure to watch this video in its entirety when we log off, as that story is positive, it's uplifting, it's encouraging, and it's a very brave story for Joel Schultz to tell. And there's going to be some technical difficulties and some mishaps on my part in that introduction, you'll notice. But hopefully you can see past that and focus on that hilarious story that Joel Schultz shared with us. Alright, I think we might need to do some damage control on the back of the cut. But I think it's looking pretty good. Alright. You guys ever remember playing Operation when you were kids? It's kind of like what giving yourself a bowl cut is like. You want to be extremely careful. Slightly dangerous. If you've taken as many safety courses as I have, You're prepared. See, watch me say that and I'll cut my ear off here in a minute. See this right here? This is past the bowl line. This is upper level, this is lower level, and this is unacceptable right here. Unacceptable. Alright. See, you gotta watch the ear. I'm gonna pull the ear down to keep my ear out of harm's way here. We're going to make a forward cut. See? You got to constantly be brushing it, that way you can see where you're at, and you can see what's unacceptable. See this here, unacceptable. So I'm going to do the ninja chop here. That's what we call a ninja chop in reverse cosmetology. See how I've got the little emo strand? That as well, that's unacceptable. It's got to go. Alright, I'm not trying to go back to 2007. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to go back to 1998. See? Unacceptable. Gotta go. Chrissy said, that whole talk about demons and spirits finally hit me, and I had a nightmare about it last night before last. Wow, I'm sorry if we spoke something evil into existence, Chrissy. Was it sleep paralysis that you experienced? Feel free to share your story in the comment section. We'd love to hear about it. This coming in as from Amy Crabtree. She says, I think you have missed your calling as a hairdresser. And you know what? I think you're right. And there's still always time to get my license and open up my own barbershop or hair salon. See, but I'm trying to come up with something a little more creative than that. Like space cut, galaxy cut, global cut. Global cuts, you know, it's a good one. Write that down. Write all of those ideas down. Crew, write these ideas down. Because I might go into the hair doing business after this. Look at this. And I'm not one to toot my own horn, y'all know that, but I'm gonna. I'm excited about this. Look. This isn't passing inspection right here. I'll show you why. Way over the bowl. Way over the bowl. See that? If you're not going across the bowl with it, get the fuck out. I'm loving this gossip and hairdo session right now. I might do this like every first Thursday of the month or something. It's coming in from Chrissy Travis, excuse me. No, it was me seeing my grandma who passed away, but I knew not to look her in the eyes because it wasn't really her. It was a demon pretending to be her. See, we had an episode a couple of weeks ago about things that, outer worldly things that people experience, phenomenons that people can't explain. And we had some people send in some stories of sleep paralysis experiences. Some people sent in stories of ghost sightings. And I shared something that Alice Cooper shared on his radio show, and he said that he believes that when you see a ghost, it's actually a demon or another entity showing itself in a past relative. And, you know, he said demons, but I'm going to go with it could be good or bad energy. But yeah, that's Alice Cooper's take. I thought that was pretty interesting that he thinks that all ghosts are demons. So next thing you know, Chrissy Travis is seeing her grandma, and she can't trust her own grandma because Alice Cooper is the devil. No, I'm just kidding. I love Alice Cooper. Big shout out to Alice Cooper. He may very well be right. And that's terrifying to have had that dream just a couple of weeks after we had that episode. Definitely a coincidence. Alright. Sorry guys, I gotta keep on doing my due. But keep it going. Keep it going. Keep the interaction going. Keep the stories coming in. Love it. So I'm in maximum overdrive now on this haircut. Just trying to get through it. Feels a little uneven in the back, not too bad. Here y'all can see. See, I brought this little mirror, but it's not really helping me out very much. A little better. Where are we going? The scissors. Sorry. You just gotta keep chomping. Can't overthink it. Looking too bad. Hit it with the brush again. See, that's why the Sean Black Show comes with a warning label, as this haircut is giving some of our audience members anxiety. We do apologize about that. But yeah, I mean, this isn't everybody's cup of tea, the bowl cut. But yeah, you know, our budget's tight. We're trying to save a few bucks, so figure I might as well do it myself. Do it live on the show. You look, you me. You know, I'm always trying to spice it up for y'all. It's coming in from Amy Crabtree as she seconds something I was saying earlier. She says, your hair really is super thick. And it really is. It's very frizzy, thick. If I go somewhere where it's super humid, it just frizzes out, I'm telling you. It's coming in from Christy Travis. Do you always cut your hair? I have a few times, and the last 2 times, including tonight, I've cut my own hair. But I'm doing the bowl cut this time. Let's see here. So you got to be careful around the ears, super careful around the ears. And you got to find out what's hiding behind the ears. See who's there? See those daddy long legs in there? Cut them out. See? Oh, he's got to be looking. See, look. Look at that. These strands are hiding from the scissors. See, they know what's going on. See, I had a party going on behind this ear. Yeah, see, it's starting to get confusing. Give me 1 second. I want to say good night to our YouTube audience, as our battery is about dead on this one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on YouTube to the Sean Black Show 100. Go back, rewatch it, check out Story Time with Joel Schultz. And, you know, I gave you guys some good step-by-step directions on how to give yourself a bowl cut. So, if you're looking to save a little bit of money on your next haircut, don't go to the hair salon. Don't go to the barbershop. Go back, rewatch this video, and step by step. All right. If you want this do, you want to look like 1998, check it out. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next Thursday at 8 p.m. YouTube.